Maybe this is a reason to try and do it.
Second, so you might sort itself out. So I'm going to try and say hello to watching this in the future. So hello, future people. So we were a bit late. Apologies, because we hired a hall and it was full of ladies dancing and playing drums and lighting incense. So, which I'm fine with normally, and that would have maybe set a mood for a Dungeons and Dragons game, but they weren't fine with us. So we're an hour and a half late. But anyway, I'll just back away and get everyone to introduce themselves, starting from whichever corner everyone wants to start. So I can't even remember my character name. So Grog probably. So I'm
Grisbane.
Grisbane. I knew it was something with a G. So it's a level 1 character. I'm playing a dwarf. I'm going with just a barbarian, just to keep it nice and simple. And he is. And
I'm generally Connor, and I'm playing as a monk and
halfling monk.
I am Scro Futamble, and I'm playing a dwarven druid.
There you go. So that's
Of
2 dwarfs and a halfling.
slightly unusual persuasion.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
I'm Alden Sprout Taker. I'm playing a rogue halfling.
With an allotment.
maybe. We'll see.
And if you'd like to introduce yourself.
I'm Claire, and I am the Games Master, Dungeon Master, whatever you want to call me, storyteller for this little group.
So there you go. It might be muddled and fuddled tonight, but it's just the way every first session goes. So we've got like stuff like pizzas in the oven, things like that, because none of us have eaten properly. So I'll welcome first person to the live. So we can't actually answer any questions. So, but like drop the questions and comments, and I hopefully will be able to see them after the live. If not, just drop the comments when it's actually uploaded to the channel. So anyway, we're going to crack on, and it's yeah, it is our first session. None of us have ever met as characters before, and yeah, but enjoy and chill.
Okay. Are we ready, or is it about to buzz for the for the oven?
I've not actually added myself to the campaign yet. So,
Okay, that's cool. Let's go. It's all good.
No, you're on. You're not there.
am I?
You're scroll through Humble. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, okay, right.
You're there as an active character. Don't worry about it.
That's all right.
Okay. So let's get settled until the buzzer goes. Alright, so just going to try and create a little bit of an atmosphere here, as well as the incense that we already have. I think that helps.
Yeah, the incense.
Okay. So the part of Wildmount that you find yourselves in are the farthest northern reaches, and they're known to be brutally cold and battered by cutting winds. Whether or not you were prepared for this, no matter how tolerant of the cold you may have become, nothing could have prepared you for this. For days you've been wandering the Crystal Sands Tundra, struggling through blizzards and violent storms. Yet, not unlike the natives of these parts, you have persisted through these extreme conditions, managed to do a little bit of hunting maybe, for those of you who, eat meat. So hunting has been difficult, and you don't have the skills that the dwarves and Niels of the distant city of Uthadam, who've learned to hunt and to track in bursts. So they're almost like sudden flurries of snow. Yeah? Stalking the white bison and the cliff-neck goats that call the flock kept out home. As night draws in, you see it for the first time. Distance is difficult to judge on the endless plains of white tundra, but you recognise, either from memory or from description, thanks Hogan, the pale watchtowers of Uthadam. Somewhere at the base of a vertical pit, you know you will find colossal iron doors and find shelter from these harsh winds. But by your tempered estimation, you're at least another day's walk from the watchtowers. So tonight, you need to find somewhere. So if there's too many nights you've camped out in the open, then you need to find somewhere where you can light a fire or you can get some kind of shelter. Okay? But be careful, lighting a fire can attract dangers such as roaming frost giant clans or snow-faring goblinoids. With the flock kept out looming high all around you, it seems that tonight, perhaps, you might have some shelter from the coming storms. So squinting against the setting sun, which half blinds you, ahead of you, you think you see, to the north, there's the mouth of a cave, and it looks like it might be about 100 paces away. You can kind of see it through, the flurry of the storm. To the east, there's a copse of trees with what seems to be some kind of light flickering resolutely against being really brave against this harsh storm. And then to the northeast, there seems to be a glimmer of onyx, which is quite unusual, and it stands out against what has basically just been a white landscape. And from what you can see, it looks like it's like a jutting like pillar of some kind. It's just glittering in the near distance. So I'm going to roll a d4.
First dice roll.
First
We're
dice
still
roll.
connected.
So for roll of 1, Alden, you're going to go first. For roll 2, it's Brisbane. 3, Scro. 4, Zenwu. Okay? Just do it. Okay, 1. So Alden, tell us, where are you, what you're doing, what you look like, what you're doing here.
Okay, so I am wearing a long, thick green woolen coat with collar pulled up around. You can see my orange hair sort of blowing in the wind, probably frost all over the ends of it. And I'm trudging, head down, trudging through the snow, which is probably quite difficult, bearing in mind quite small. So, cave to the north, trees to the east, and a pillar. Okay, so night is approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, the sun's just set.
Okay, so I think I would probably head towards the cave. I'd go north.
Okay.
And I'd try get there and try set a camp.
Okay. So I need you to make a Constitution saving roll. Because night's just fallen, which means the temperature has just plummeted even further. So there's -20 or something. I don't know.
Bloody cold.
It's bloody cold.
Okay. 10.
10. Okay, so you are going to take a point of exhaustion, okay, to start with, because you said that your hair was exposed. You've got icicles like coming off of your hair, and you clearly need to find some kind of shelter. Yeah. Such a good DM screen, giving me all the conditions. Okay, so I'm going to roll. Are you good? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to roll again. 3. Of course, it's Scro, because he's just gone. So I'm going to roll again. 4. Zenwu.
I'm currently wearing fairly good quality clothing, still clothes.
Yeah.
Walking fairly confidently on the snow, still barefooted because I'm not halfing.
Wow.
I'm probably going to head towards the lights in the trees. because I've been on my own for several days now and like might need people.
Okay. Okay. Can you both give me a perception check with disadvantage because of the conditions? Remember, halflings have the luck things if you roll a 1.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
19.
17.
Okay, so as Alden's heading towards the cave and Zen is heading towards the trees and the light, you actually squint and you see each other. For the first time in probably days, you see someone
It was
else.
set to charge faster.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it there. We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need a thief?
Yeah, Brisbane. What are you doing? What are you doing out here? What's it like?
I'm just leaving the mountain because I've just lost everything and decided that I don't have a way of making money or anything. I'm quite comfortable in the mountains. I'm a mountain dwarf, but you know, enough's enough. Like I've just lost my way of life, so I want to change. So I'm walking down, but because he's quite wary and he's not bothered by any of the snow or anything like that at all. It's just like second place to him. But I would probably avoid the light, avoid the spire, and I'd go and check the cave just in case there were any animals living in there or whatever, and make sure it's safe.
Okay. Do you want to give me a perception check as well with disadvantage?
Why would I be disadvantaged from a mountain?
Just because of the conditions. Weather.
And that's a D4, right?
No, it's a D20 plus your Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Roll again and take the lowest.
We're going
Lowest.
was it 2?
Yeah. So 9.
9.
Okay.
But
So
there is something that I was reading that I couldn't.
do you get like advantage or
Yeah.
something with perception checks?
There's, where's it say?
On here as well, that column tells you all of your
Oh, it's
abilities.
+3, so it's 10. So it's +3, that's it, +2, so I was looking at the one, not far.
Okay.
So that's 10 altogether. But, no, it's just got,
So you can see the cave,
Mhm.
but you don't see your ability.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay? But you see him,
Okay.
right? Yes. Tell us about Scroll.
Just got to back up the map and that's it.
Yeah, go.
So Scro looks quite at home out in the cold. He's dressed in well-worn but functional furs and garments, and he just looks like a normal day out to him, like he's just going about his business. Doesn't look like he's particularly fussed or bothered by the weather conditions. Like he's used to it. But he,
Hardy
being,
motherfucker.
yeah, he being a dwarf would
I've
would
got a
come-
F bomb, and it was a DM. Yay, everyone!
he would pause for pizza very shortly.
Vegan pizza, everyone. Vegan pizza.
He, being a dwarf, would want the comfort of stone around him, so he would head to the cave.
Heading for the caves.
Yeah.
Again, give me with disadvantage.
Perception?
Yeah.
7.
Oh, you don't see shit.
Don't even see
Apart
the cave.
from
Can't
you
see the
barely
cave.
see the cave. Like you think you know where you saw it, but you've lost it again.
Okay.
So you kind of think you know what direction you're going in. Okay. So, freeform now. Those of you that have seen people, what you're going to do.
So I can see 2 people heading towards the cave that I was heading towards.
You can see one person. Oh no, yeah, 2 people heading towards the cave, one heading
You
towards.
see a really big person and another small person.
Okay.
And that big person will just being a dwarf.
Can I tell, is it just like you can barely see just a person?
No, you can see there are two dwarves.
Okay.
You can see it's two dwarves. You can see that there's a halfling kind of wandering up towards the light.
Okay.
I've seen somebody, so I'm going to
You've seen everyone as well.
Okay. So if I see you starting to walk over in the same sort of direction, then I'll carry on towards the cave, I think, and just real head down as quick as I can, because it's really cold and I'm starting to really seize up and feel it in my bones.
So you're rushing for that cave, yeah?
Rushing for the cave.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I in front of these guys, or are they in front?
You're in front.
I'm in front. Okay. So
So you would get there first.
I'll book it to the cave, but I'll not go all the way to the cave. I'll probably stay just at the mouth, because I
Okay.
don't want to go all the way in and surprise people. I'll
So-
wait and sort of announce myself when we get there.
So as Alden, as you come into the cave, and these guys are a little bit behind you, but they're getting there. First of all, the relief you feel from not being battered by that wind and that snow is just amazing. But you also know you probably need to get a fire on pretty quick. This is probably the safest place to do it because you can like protect the flames so you know light doesn't escape. But it is a decently sized cave. It's quite deep. It's about 20 feet deep, about 10 feet high. It's kind of in a kind of rough, kind of oval, kind of semi-circle shape.
Right.
And then it kind of, as it goes towards the back, you can just about. Have you got dark vision?
I was just trying to check that.
Don't think you do. I don't think any of you do. So, from
Dwarves do, but I'm not sure if Falcons
do you have any light on you that you are using, or are you just looking?
I've
in
got a
the-
torch. I don't think I'd be using it because of the weather.
And you
I
don't
think.
know. Cool.
I think maybe I would, if I can't see all the way to the back of the cave, I think I would light the torch just to check. that there's
Definitely
no-
can't see to the back.
Okay, just to check there's no
Okay.
hairs.
So the moment you light that torch, both of the dwarves can see you. Okay. And they know that you're there. Okay. Who goes next? Jump in.
Scrow would literally walk in like he's just coming home.
So my cave.
Um,
I live it.
and he'd come in far enough that the weather was no longer
Yeah.
sort of swirling around him. He does have dark vision. So is it dark or is it dim?
It's dim. It's
Okay.
because it's in that kind of, you know how dark it gets after the sun sets. You know, that kind of twilight moment. It's kind of in that moment right now. So
Okay.
unless you've got dark vision, you wouldn't be able to see very deeply into that
So
cave.
I can see 60 foot.
So you can see to the back.
Okay.
You can see to the back, and you can see it kind of gets thinner towards the back, and there seems to be maybe some kind of hole at the back, maybe that's probably about the size of a halfling. Actually, like a halfling could like quite easily crawl through it.
Do I see a halfling as well?
You do see a halfling, definitely. Her torches, or his torches.
Hey!
Like, what?
Howdy.
Well met.
So, don't know who be out there, innit?
Oh yeah. So I didn't notice. Yeah.
Yeah, you seem quite at home.
Yeah, I'm used to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Something of a wanderer. What brings you these days?
I'm heading over to Uthadone.
Coincidence.
How about you?
Me too. Been out here long?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while and I've not really seen many other
I'm
people.
going to approach the cave entrance by this point, and I'm outside listening.
So you've booked it back towards the cave rather than the
Yeah, I was
light.
heading back towards the when I saw sorry, where am I? This is my conversation.
So you're coming up. You can see them. You can
Okay.
see and hear them.
Perfect.
So I can hear them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen and approach cautiously.
How's your hunger?
I was just about to start picking up some rations.
I'm walking at this point. Yeah.
Food?
Ah.
Quite confidently Hi, I'm Zen Weed. And nice to actually see some other people out here.
Yeah, just saying, it's been days since I've seen anyone. Alden, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Scroll.
Yeah, I'll just start
Yes, my
start making a fire, my tea box out.
Scroll will just politely just tap you on the arm to stop you and takes out like a little cauldron and just starts putting rations into it, which start cooking.
No fire. I feel like Alden's just herring. Looking at me. How is this?
Never you mind about that.
I'm gonna
But
put my
feel free to
finger in the pot.
warm your wares.
Finger in the pot,
You put a
really.
finger in the pot already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean like it's cooking food. So
How
it's,
far are they into the cave entrance?
Wow.
You wash those
Maybe
hands
you guys can
recently?
tell me.
Hey, what?
Dun dun dun.
Now we've got some words.
Some drinks. I'm invading the food.
It's alright. So, around about here is where you see the little tunnel.
Okay.
And then the cave. So this, you can get your minis out, guys.
Snatching my sword for a minute, sorry.
And then this is the snow. Okay, so the cave entrance is like here. Okay.
Well, I expect Scroll will probably come in. So this is the cave wall.
Yeah.
It opens out. Scroll would come in and come around the corner. Or whoever.
Yeah,
Where's the
I mean,
cold?
And then he would
yeah, is the cold
check
right
on
in
his
front of
pizza.
you? I'm assuming it is. I would definitely.
The cauldron is part of his equipment, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm assuming it's right there. I'm just inspecting said cauldron, trying to stay out of the wind as well. Definitely.
So yeah, put those guys on, leaning casually against the wall. Check the food and bring it.
I've not announced myself at all. I'm just sheltering in that corner and watching what's going on.
Okay.
I'll figure out how that cauldron's working. So I don't see anything like that.
Cauldron for you to eat as well.
No.
Just in case you've been minis.
Oh,
Are they in the kitchen? Are they in the kitchen? Can I show the camera? Oh my
Who
god.
will come in?
Oh, this is a boot. Although there is a peak here, it's plastic. Okay, so just come out of their kitchen and just randomly found a bunch of miniature farm animals, which I'm sure we can use. But you know, oh look, I found a cock. So, oh, no phones.
I'm alright.
Pizza boy. Here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Pizza boy, your phone is going.
So is my HP meant to be 8 then?
Yes.
So if my cons was 0.
Yeah.
Okay. No, change that now.
It is a D8, isn't it?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I think once this gets going, it'll be fine to actually watch on a channel.
I think
But
it would be
I think at the moment this will be the sort of thing that people will be like, oh, 2.5 hours, I could just sleep listening to this.
Yeah, but also I remember when Crook first started. Sorry, drops the seabird. And they were constantly eating,
Yeah.
and it like pissed the hell out of me so much. Like you know, like Laura Bailey will just like literally put a bunch of crisps in her mouth or pizza and then start talking.
Whilst waiting for peaceful.
I'm marketing though, because his character is also cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very much in
Fully
character.
immersed
He's
in
all right.
character there.
Cauldron hot.
Yeah.
Producing heat.
It's cooking food.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just quite exciting.
Mm.
I was just thinking about where I needed to light a fire.
You can light fire for warmth.
But if the cauldron's producing warmth, probably won't
Would it
be
be like if a cauldron was on fire? Is it emanating
So
in that
how
much
cauldron
heat?
produce
Yeah.
less like a campfire.
Yeah, I would say it produces light and warmth exactly like a campfire.
Mhm.
Mimics it. Just take a piece. It's fine. Or I'll just take a piece. Thanks. Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
doggo.
I was just going to say
I know.
French.
Sorry,
Give it a
doggo.
couple of weeks.
Just for everyone in there that's watching this, the future people, hello future people, we're just cooking pizza because nobody's eating. And we've got this stuff with, it's like bread and garlic. Weird. Who thought that would work? So my character's just casually looking at what's going on over there whilst just chewing on his own rations and being happy that he's not out in the cold.
So you're sticking your finger in the vegan.
Just trying to figure out how this cauldron works. I'm trying to wrap my head around and see if there's any sort of like, if I can see if it's magical or if I've heard about anything like this before, because I've never seen anything like this before. I don't think.
If you an Arcana check. Arcana. Remember, is it exhaustion?
Oh, we're just
Disadvantage.
yeah.
Shades and feed as well.
So that's dinner. Finest vegan pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can do a food review while you're playing.
so basically, Alden, you have a look at this cauldron, and you know, you're sort of crouching down a bit, you know, getting close, and something about it is definitely emanating magical. Like the flames, they look real, and you know, you can feel the heat coming off them, but sort of as you get closer, they don't look as flames should look, you know?
Okay.
So it's definitely something magical about what's going on. How good, leave it?
Okay. So yeah, just intrigued. And then, if it's all right with you, I'll just pop some of my own rations in there. Is that all right?
Be my guest.
Work it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pop that in, let it heat up, try to get some warmth back.
So do any of you guys notice this dude in the corner?
I was just going to say, why I want to cook it. Probably going to light my torch and have a bit more of a look around the cave.
Alright, you want to give me an investigation check or a perception check? Depending on what you're looking for.
Did you bring sneaky? Like, did you like sneak in?
I just
Or
ignored
did you
you.
just walk straight in?
And I
and
just
just
walked,
go?
thank you. I walked in,
Investigation check.
so I didn't roll for anything.
Okay.
You
But the
rolled
thing is, one, you guys are also busy.
luck, half
I
name's
didn't
luck.
notice me anyway. You're halving. There's a magical thing in front of me, so I just doing it 12.
12.
You would have noticed me.
So,
Yeah.
are you looking up around the edge? Investigate
Can't actually
the
see
edge.
Yeah, I'm going to check over this.
So you're
Alright.
you're also a dwarf, are you?
So as you go towards the back, would you get 12? Yeah, with a 12, I'll say that, I mean, you're quite familiar with this part of the world, yeah? You probably even know some of these caves and cave systems. And at the back there, you definitely see like some tracks and some definite evidence of like animals. Yeah, probably animals not much bigger than you, probably smaller than you, kind of coming in and out via that hole. Yeah.
I'll take a closer look at the hole.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
Are you going to put a
Easily.
finger in?
You can. That's his head.
Put my finger in the hole.
You can like proper get in there. You can proper get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my character with.
Bloody hell.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
So you lit your torch. Okay, so your torch can kind of light like straight ahead of you, but this is like a winding like tunnel. So you see like a few feet ahead, and then it just dips away.
Is it too,
And it just looks like a burrow.
is it too big for a dwarf to get?
It would be a squeeze depending on the weight of the dwarf and the armour they were wearing.
I'm just ignoring everything and lighting a fire.
You're lighting fire over there.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Invoice.
Scroll would go halfway that distance. So, and he was, hail, dwarf,
Oh,
would you care for some food?
question.
It's your call, my friend.
It also depends on the food.
I have endless source of cooking. You're welcome to warm your rations if you wish. Prefer to be left alone, I can respect that.
Okay, just give me a minute.
And Scroll would not bother him anymore and go back in his hands by the cauldron.
And I'll just be observing still, checking out whether the food actually does draw me across or not.
I mean, you describe it. Is it a pleasant aroma, or is it just like typical rations? You know, ration stew.
So Scrow's rations that he's been. Scrow, not making a show of it, but there's some just gentle incantation as he's working with the cauldron. And yeah, he takes his rations out, and they smell like fantastic, and appear to be a far finer standard of ration than one would normally ever encounter.
Do you guys start eating? Like sharing?
Yeah, well, yeah. Scroll just starts it. He doesn't make. There's no showmanship about this. This is just like he's eating a normal ration.
So the rations that if I've added rations in and it's just
Yours is a warm version of what you've put in there so far.
I'll just take mine out. Yeah, so
And you're feeling really tired right now.
yeah.
So you've got
Sort of keeping an eye on what if
you've got fire.
keep an eye on what's going on.
Scroll would observe you comparing rations and sort of looking a bit like, with a wry smile, and just an observation of like he looks slightly amused.
Okay.
Nothing smug about him, just slightly amused.
I'm just, you can see that I am like drained, and I'm digging in, but you can see that it's sort of ticking over in the back of my head. I keep looking over to the cauldron, looking down at the rations, and it's just ticking over. You can tell that I am thinking about it, trying to figure it out. But
Scroll finishes his rations. He's eating with his fingers, but as he finishes it off, he's just like wiping the last bit off, and like he's really satisfied with what he's eating. And then he pats his belly.
Oh man, we're talking way too much about food.
While that's
Anyway.
going on,
Yep.
I'm going to head to your fire.
Right.
Hail, dwarf, where I'm at. Make my stove fire. I start putting out my saucepan and frying pan and getting my cook on.
If you must.
Thanks.
So I'm just feeding rabbits. That's in my pack tucked in.
So what are they singing when you're?
Just a little ghost head coming out, sharing my rations. I'm just sat down at this point.
See if they ever north from the carrot.
So quick interjection because Jules wanted a food review. It's an unfamiliar kitchen. And I quite like cooking, but the oven did not do the temperature it said it would, so I ended up cranking it up. I burnt my bottom, and it has spoiled the pizza.
Go on. Just a tiny little bit. Literally the tiniest bit there. So, because this will be my first vegan pepperoni.
Oh, okay.
It's even though you got a
It's
burnt
negatively affected by the burnt bottom.
bottom. And the maddest bit is I wanted to get in on it, but the only pepperoni's on the crust. So I'm going to move a bit of pepperoni, and we'll do a little 2-second food. So what are you giving that out of 10?
Normally, this is a really good pizza, but I think the issue is it's quite a heavy baking tray that's in that oven. So it's retained the heat in the bottom of the baking tray, and I've had to crank the oven up. It was in there longer, way longer than it should have been.
I actually like the pastry. It's quite buttery.
It's normally a really good pizza that I'd happily give a.
So what brand is it?
I think is it Goodfellas?
Goodfellas. Oh, a vegan. So this is my
Yeah.
first vegan pepperoni. So I'm not adverse to vegan food at all, as you know if you watch my channel. But I've not had vegan pepperoni before, so I'm going to actually take that off. Nothing offensive about it. It's just not pepperoni.
It's pepperoni.
Pepperoni. So no, I think you're being too hard on yourself, or you're just much better at cooking pizza in your own oven. But I'd give that an 8. It's alright. So there you go. Even though I didn't come across any rations. Thanks.
You're missing out.
It's like, are you giving the goat the carrot or me?
Yeah. So I'm offering it to the game.
If you're offering it to go, I'll take it out of your hand. And look at the carrot. Smell it. And then give it to the food. I'm assuming it's okay. Just a carrot, that's fine.
I just carrot and cooking.
No, that's all good.
And no, roll a d20.
Hmm?
Roll a d20.
19.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's alright.
I'll have a bite.
Not too frozen.
And then give you the rest of the night, so we'll split.
Okay, so everyone's eaten.
Thank you.
And definitely Alden. Probably fallen asleep by now.
Yeah.
The rest of you definitely need some sleep. What do you do?
I'm gonna half doze. I'm not gonna sleep.
You're not going to get a long rest.
Like a mountain. This
Okay.
is what I'm used to.
So mechanically, that means you'd take a point of exhaustion. Okay.
Yeah. It's a tricky one though, because I live in the mountains, and that's how I sleep.
I mean, you also know that you're like a day's walk from Uthodurn as well. So,
Would I know? Did I give you this picture?
Oh.
Give it an 8.5, it's getting better.
Stuffed crust, you see.
okay, so you're not sleeping, but you are.
I am, so I don't know whether I take constitution damage because it's
Got
how-
you. Okay, I get what
You
you
know what I
mean.
mean?
That's the
Wait, so
version
it's
of
not-
full rest. So let's just say that would be like a long rest for
Yeah,
you.
that's cool.
So you wouldn't be able to make perception checks or anything like that during the night. Okay?
No, but
You'd have to be on
I
watch to do
still
that.
kind of wake up every hour
That's
and
fine.
just check, because that's what I'm used to.
That's fine. Okay.
I think I would be, as I'm eating, sort of starting to doze off. So I would pull out a bedroll.
Oh, well, you're getting comfortable.
I know, yeah. Got to get a good sleep.
Half
I'm not, yeah. So pull out my bedroll, sort of pop it up where I am, and then I'd put my pack underneath my head. So I've got it there with the sort of opening facing down. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
laid on the opening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then yeah, just sort of settle down.
Comfortable as possible.
Yeah, warming up next to his cauldron.
Okay.
If that's what you're sleeping.
Yeah, I'll find a corner to lean up against.
Okay. So, and this makes sense. You know, you don't know each other, so you're not necessarily going to elect anyone to like take watch or anything, and you're all really exhausted. But halfway through, you all, especially who's closest? Is that? No. Here's the taller one. Right, yeah. So Grisbane. And because you're kind of, you know, when you're having one of your kind of, I'm going to quickly take a look around. You hear rather than see. Crunching.
In what direction?
Just around the corner from you, outside.
Outside.
Yeah. You hear crunch, crunch,
How big?
crunch. It sounds pretty big.
Bigger than us?
So it's just good garlic bread.
And then as
It's just good garlic bread.
That's the crunch.
and then after the crunch, you hear
Bear!
Throw it away.
Yeah. That'll definitely wake me up.
okay.
How do we feel like we've had a bit of a rest? Is it like, have we got any sense
You've had a
of
short rest. You can
how
have a
long?
long rest.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Zenwu, I want you to make a nature check for me. With advantage, because you're around here.
So am I.
Oh wait, you can do it as well.
I literally
Yeah, yeah. Up the 11? With advantage? Nature.
I'm looking. Oh yeah, +1, 12.
Roll again, because you've got advantage.
That's 16.
16. Okay, so Grisbane, you know that that is the grumbling growl.
Oh look, there's speaking. Sorry, Alsatian!
Moorbounder.
Oh.
So moorbounders are creatures that are native to the tundra and to most of the area of your house as well.
If they're native, and I've dealt with them before, do they not like flame?
Okay, so what you know about them is that they don't really care about flames. They are okay. So they're kind of look a little bit kind of dog-like. Okay, so they do look a bit like a direwolf. Yeah, and they're the same kind of size as a direwolf, and they're one of like the apex predators of the tundra. Okay. And they don't often wander this far north. So for this one to come to this part of the tundra, it must live here. So you guys kind of suspect you're in its den right now.
How
This-
big is it? Sorry.
So it's large. So it's twice the size of you guys. So it's like, I think large is like, yeah, 10 foot high.
Okay.
Yeah, or wide. It's very wide. It's very
Pretty
long. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And this kind of moorbounder is called a bristled moorbounder. So it's got these long blade-like bristles, like covering its really sleek and slender body. So it's kind of a mix between like a dog and a cat, actually. It moves very much like a cat, but it's definitely got kind of that kind of dog kind of growl and ferocity to it. I need everyone to roll initiative. That's initiative! Woo!
Um, 18.
Okay. So 18. Ooh, nice.
21.
18 for Gris. 21. What else we got?
6.
And a 12.
So
Am I at disadvantage still? Because I'm.
Definitely.
Still.
Yeah, no, that was the highest then.
Right.
Well, and good old Scrow. Bring up the rear. Okay, so Zeb, what are you doing?
What's the ball in the game?
Right now it's just coming in to, it's then coming out that you can just kind of see the storm kind of behind it, and you see this creature stalking in, taking up like half of the entrance, blocking out any light that was out there.
Well, so you're getting a high guy out now. See what's
So you're gonna try and hide. Alright. So there's not really much to hide behind in there. So unless you're gonna hide behind a person.
Yeah, I'll hide behind.
So you're gonna go behind Grisby. Nice.
Alright, I'm going to rage and just go straight
Hang on a
at
sec,
it.
hang on a sec.
Oh, you got to roll.
No, you're done. I used to roll safe, yeah.
You wouldn't need to. I'd be fine with you.
I mean- 20.
Just looking at his passive. Okay, cool. You think you are hitting. Okay, so are you taking a... Can you do that as a bonus action yet? Or I don't think you can, so that's your action. You got a bonus that you want to do? No? Okay, cool. Chris, what are you doing?
Raging.
You want to rage?
Yeah.
Okay. Rage. What does that sound like? What does that look like?
Just normal behaviour for me.
Yeah?
I am.
Is it like, ah?
Just, yeah, I'm just literally going, "Roar!" Just going straight at it. It's like, it's feet away from me.
Yeah, go for
Or I don't feel like I've got an option.
it. Go for it, yeah.
So-
Sure. So you run at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Do
my
you think?
attack?
So it's like 10 feet, cool. Yeah, go for it.
$18.
18, yeah, that's a hit. Go
It's,
for it. Yeah.
1d8 plus 5. Plus 5 for the strength as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's always that already on the sheet.
Yeah, it should say what your damage is.
So 10.
10? Okay. Cool.
Oh, what's the rage?
Oh, rage damage should be 1 at this point, I think, isn't it?
Oh no.
For a barbarian. Should actually say on it.
Yeah, no, but just on that rage. 2.
12 then. So it's a 12.
So 13 plus. Did I roll 13?
That was
No,
a hit.
it was 10. You got
So
you
it's
rolled
10,
10
yes.
plus 2.
Plus 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, so anything else? Oh wait, no. Bonus action, you rage, yeah, you move. Okay, that's your turn then.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's Morgawr next, and it is just gonna multi-attack you with its claws.
Yep.
Okay. So one of its claws first. 12 plus 6. 18. So you're not hit.
I don't know.
18.
15, yeah.
I think so, yeah, it hits. So I'm gonna roll the blade as well. Oh yeah, that's a hit. That's like 24.
Yeah, I think.
They're just about right. Okay, and I'm rolling 2d6. Blades 44 for the.
I could be dead.
You could be. Yeah, we've done it. 2d6 or 1. 5. 14.
I'm dead.
So now I'm gonna roll because it's auto crit.
What
Right,
about?
so it means you've lost. Is it two death saves?
I don't know how to do that on this on a pen and paper.
It's okay. I'll keep track. It's
Okay.
fine.
14 damage. What?
Big boy.
So.
I'm gonna say in section 0.
No, that's all good.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't even know what arm I've got, or I don't even know whether I've got arm.
What is your HP?
Um.
Should be D12. D12 plus your constitution.
14.
14, yeah. So
14, so
we're
yeah,
down
so
to
that
0.
took you out. But I just wanted to check whether it was like dead.
Yeah,
So
if
if it's double the, yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so I'm basically unconscious.
so 14 would have killed these two,
Yeah.
dead, outright, but you're unconscious right now. It was...
Was there anything poison?
Oh no, you were raging!
Yeah, resistant plus three.
You were raging, so it was actually 8, half that.
Half of the
Glad you get
8, and then... Yeah, no, it was slashing, yeah, 8, and then... So you... It took 13 off of you.
So 1 left. Can I do that on here?
Yeah, you should be able to, yeah.
Okay.
13.
This is new. I can do myself on here one here. So I currently got 1 hit.
1 hit point.
Okay, so I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you are. It's slashed right across your. You're not wearing any armor, are you?
I don't know.
Right.
I can't see the event.
I think you're a barbarian, so probably not.
Yeah.
So it's slashed right across your chest and it's just opened up this huge wound.
Yeah.
With its claws. Okay, next we have Alden.
I'm still based.
Okay. So I can see that Brisbane.
How much damage did I do to this thing? What does it look like now?
It's got a scratch.
So I'm going to. Would Scrow count as a larger creature than me? Or is there
I
any?
think you guys are all medium sized. You're not you small. You guys count as small.
Maybe.
Let me have a look.
Oh, that's small.
Oh right, yeah. So they're one so big than you.
Okay, perfect. So unless there's any, are there any like outcroppings
No,
or
nothing in between.
clear?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to move. How big is
Make
your
it
cauldron?
non-press, right?
How big is your cauldron? Is it like a big old cauldron or is it like a small?
I've got to carry it around, so it's not. What sort of size do you think my cauldron is?
Personal size.
Very personal.
Just like the size of like
Like a pot.
yeah, a pot. I'd say about
Okay.
foot and a half.
So I can step over it.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna step over it and come like here,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then can I hide?
Mhm. Mhm.
So what do I step up? Disadvantage then, is it?
Mhm.
I don't know. Anything else still smell well.
Oh. I don't know if it. Well, I think it might be right because I have my proficiency as well.
Uh-huh.
I've got +7 to stealth. 4, so 11.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you think
that's,
you're hidden?
that's that. And then I'm just gonna pull out a. I can do that as a bonus action, can't I? Is that?
Can you hide as a bonus action yet?
Or is that later on?
That's later on. I'll let you redo if you want. If you don't want to hide and you want to shoot or something.
Okay, if I just don't hide,
Okay.
I'll still move.
Yeah. Mhm.
But as I'm going, I'm gonna try. 60. I'm gonna try throw one of my daggers at Morgawr, just so I can see what's getting in.
Bastard.
So I just want to try and pull a little bit of attention away. Maybe not too much attention though. Yes. 22,
Oh yeah. That definitely hits.
and that is.
Don't forget to speak as the whole attack. Mhm. Yeah.
Is that what? Oh, because it's next to.
Because Brisbane is right. And you're all fighting the same thing.
An extra d6. So that's 2 plus 3, 5, so 10 damage altogether.
Nice. Yeah. It's looking a bit more bloody. Still not as bad as our dwarven friend. But is that your turn?
That is me done.
Right.
Technical question.
Okay.
So, because I didn't realise we were actually going to play tonight, I thought we were
Yeah.
going to refine my characters. I haven't chosen any spells, so I'm just doing that really quickly.
What is your? So you druid.
Yeah,
So druids can pick anything every night.
that's
You
fine.
don't have to fix them
On
spells.
D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
like I've been learning spells,
Yeah.
but it seems to, like in the player's handbook, it just says you can have 2 cantrips from the druid spell list and 2 first level spell slots.
Yeah.
But on D&D Beyond, when I look at spells, some of them are marked cantrip and some of them are marked first level, and there's no option that I can see to put something in a cantrip. So
Okay.
we'll just
So what
work around
cantrip do
that.
you want? Yeah, we can work around that.
So because I've been a little bit panicked
No,
spells,
don't worry about it.
what's actually taking place?
So Grisbane
I'm pretty much dead.
is got 1 hit point. He's
So I'm standing.
shredded. He's shredded, but he's standing.
Okay.
And Zen is hiding in the
Okay.
corner, and Alden has just thrown a dagger at it.
Run behind.
And did the dagger hit?
It did, yeah.
Okay.
And Grisbane did hit it as well. It did take,
Okay.
you know, some skin off it.
All right. In that case, I will cast Entangle.
Okay.
How do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do it on here or?
Yeah, you can roll wherever you want.
Will that entangle me as well?
That depends where he. That depends where he puts it.
Well, this has just got a cast button on D&D Beyond, so do this on hit. That.
Just press it.
Onwards.
So entangle, I believe.
You press the button.
It's a radius.
I've done it there. Right? So
What actually did it do on your screen?
it just ticked a spell slot that's used.
Say.
So
That was a bit dull.
Yeah.
his choice.
Yeah, within that.
So I assume you only want to entangle the Morgawr, not Grizz.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 20 feet square then. So this is difficult terrain for the Morgawr. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 20 feet. There we go. So that is where there's 1, 2 vines and stuff like that. And that's difficult terrain now, guys. So it's difficult to walk over. Can you see it?
It's half the street.
That's alright though, we know.
Yeah, I know. It's that one make it so it's a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Difficult terrain. Alright, cool, nice. Okay, yep. Got it. Anything else from you?
No.
No? Not moving or anything, staying where you are? I mean, where you are is like equal distance.
How is concentration affected? Like if I attacked it physically, would that pulls up my concentration, or is that just something I'm doing?
If it attacks you, you have to make a concentration check.
Right. Okay.
And if you fail that, then it drops.
Okay. In that case, I will move up to where Grizz is,
Okay.
as far as I can get. Lean up. I just
So you can-
really sniffing around his bounds.
So you can get on the corner there.
Yeah.
One more. There you go. Wait, what's your walking speed? No, it's 25.
25.
One more. You're right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we're back to the top of the round. Zen.
Is there food in the oven? Is somebody on that?
What's in it?
I'm going to launch a dart at it from.
Can you do coffee or something? Bacon, come here, baby. Come here. Come here.
19 to hit the dart.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Buddy? Come over here now, look. Read that. Just read over here, look. Yeah, that hits. You can roll.
6 damage.
6.
Done.
Is that your go? Okay, we're back to Grizz.
Still raging.
You left that. Is
Yeah,
that-
again with it, Warhammer.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that'll be it. That's 19.
Yep, that's it. Roll your damage.
Go on.
Spells is actually right because it comes up. I just want to be all
9.
through it. So I don't know what I'm doing.
So it's looking pretty bad. Looking pretty bad now.
I didn't. No, I'm raging. That's plus 2.
So plus 2, so 11. It's still looking pretty bad. Okay, so everyone's hit it at this point, or done something to it. So, and there's some people that come closer to it, so it's feeling like it's getting a bit crowded out. So I'm gonna roll to see who it goes for next. Okay, so I want to make it a little bit more random. Because we just go 4%. 2. Because of course it's going to be Grizz now. Because Grizz's right there, so why not?
I knew it.
Does 12 hit?
Does it? No.
Oh,
Fuck. Yes.
that was a bit lucky.
Is it
Alright.
entangled?
It is, but entangled means it's movement. So it hasn't
Movement,
moved.
it doesn't affect.
Oh, it makes you saving throw. Ah, so it doesn't matter because that's no, it's a 3. I rolled a 3 on the dice.
So
So
I mean, it can't.
it can't move. So I had to use my action to try and
Okay,
get
no,
out,
that's
and I couldn't. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's good. It's been a long time since I played it.
Okay, so that's when Morgawr's go. Alden.
Okay, so
Yeah, I did. No, and it didn't. Okay. It's okay. We're all a little bit rusty. It's fine.
It's alright. It's session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Also, homebrew, whenever it's not the, actual rules.
okay, so I'm gonna do.
You just put yes or
That's alright.
I said sure.
I'm just waiting for the sleeve on. That'll be a special episode.
that'll be what I'm
Never played a druid.
Do
Never
is
played. Never played.
Never played a magic you.
Sorry. It's all first.
It's okay.
First.
It's not first. Out of the options, this is probably the hardest.
I'll probably
That's-
stay where I am and throw my. Okay, so just
And it just goes
Where does it
flying
go?
over. Just goes flying into the into the snow.
okay. So probably then just move further.
Next is Scrape.
Scry will.
Growling, it's shaking its head and drool is going everywhere.
I'm covering my own.
Oh no, First Lord of the Rings reference.
I'm covering my own draw.
Here is a natural one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. When you roll a 1 on a d20 for an attack roll ability check, instead of throw, you can reroll the die and most use the reroll.
Well,
It doesn't say.
that's better. I thought you were going to roll another natural one.
Anyone? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do this.
It's right between the dwarfs. Little gap was there.
Nice.
And was it the dart straight in his eye?
Yeah.
You just watch as the creature goes and just flops to the ground. And yeah, Morgawr is back on the menu.
Okay, so I'm just going to go down to one knee and say, I think I need a little help. And collapse. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
what's the stuff?
You can put it in the middle now.
Which is a different one. No, because hang on, who's vegan?
I don't eat meat, but so
Do you
I'm
vegetarian?
really gonna eat. So you guys. I'm gonna head across, grab the dagger out of the side, and then go look for my dagger just out.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to look very hard. It's just like if you just follow the way you throw it, it's just in the snow, just a bit beyond.
I'll grab both of those. I can't help Grizz. Can anybody help Grizz? Do you have any sort of healing?
I think he's just looking up, hopefully.
Oh no, yeah, I can cure wounds.
Yeah, because he's been
Alright, you do cure wounds. What does that look like when you do that?
I don't know yet. Never done it before.
And there's a big
So you're still standing. You just
No, I'm down. I'm literally down on one knee, bleeding up.
okay. I just walk up and kind of give you a half embrace and
Aww.
kind of speak an incantation, and you. Will I roll it? Does he roll it?
You roll.
You, you regain.
Should be plus your wisdom.
Oh, you regain 9 hit points.
So you've got 10 hit points.
Thank you.
So this stranger has just come to your rescue, Grizz.
I feel like I owe you my life. I've never felt anything quite like that.
You're very welcome. Won't be the first time, I'm sure.
Who are
Stro, how you doing?
you?
I may characterise my character shortly, but I'm distracted because I have to look up so much stuff to do with my
That's
character.
right, I just look like me, but a dwarf. Short and wider. So what did I get? 10 back?
Yeah. Well,
Nine.
you
Nine.
got 9, so you rolled
So I've
10.
got them I'm on 10. Okay, that's cool. So,
Um,
and I'll hold up. Sorry, Jez, I know you're,
Yeah,
I
sure.
know you're busy, but I'll hold out my universal dwarf hand.
And a new bond of friendship is formed.
Okay, steady.
when I'm out looking for my dagger, I just have a quick, if I can, from the. I assume the fire is still lit
Yeah.
somewhere out there.
Yeah, so you've got some light.
If I can just try and have a little peek, a little listen, see if I can hit anything else, just in case it's not this
The only
one.
one.
Yeah, it could have been a pack of them, it's so screwed.
Okay. Roll perception. Oh, actually, I'll give you a choice. You can roll survival, perception, or investigation, depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
I think I'm just looking and listening out.
Take perception.
You want my naughty box?
Yeah, they were both
Well, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So if you get really pissed off at them, feel free to use it, that's what it's there for. It's like,
Perception 9.
9. So yeah,
Oh, no,
you,
less than that. Sorry,
so what, 7?
7.
So you're pretty tired still, man, and it's still raging with the storm out here. You just want to go and sleep. You want to go back to that bedroll. It's calling you.
I feel like I've got a little bit of like adrenaline rush as well, you know?
Yeah, but it's kind of peaked,
Yeah.
and you're kind of dipping
Past
again
that.
now. Yeah, and you're feeling that exhaustion, these waves coming back over you again.
Crashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys want to so you've got a choice here. You can bed down, maybe put someone up watch to see if there are any more Morgawrs. You do a bit of a search, see whether if this was a solo den or not. I'd make that a group search if you wanted to do that.
That wouldn't be able to fit in that hole, would it?
No.
I suggest we like fires along the cables.
Um,
When I found it as well with it.
Probably.
slight interjection.
Yeah.
Everyone say, hi Libby.
Anyway,
Hello.
But she might be able to hear us apparently it's really bad quality.
oh, is it?
Yeah, she said it's not streaming. Well, she's going to do me a screen recording. She's going to record it so we can.
It's alright, I can listen to it, but the only way around it,
Better Wi-Fi, right?
yeah, it could be the Wi-Fi. I don't know whether it's the Wi-Fi. Normally,
Well, I assume you're using mobile data, are you?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
The best
what-
thing to do was if we did it at home
Yeah,
and we used your camera that's from
yeah we
to the
can
Ethernet.
we can use my phone on the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. It'd be absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
So I record everything on that, all my auditions and stuff like that. But this is like a test.
Yeah, this is a good test run.
Yeah, we
So
do.
is she saying that with the volume is just low because we're all speaking quietly, or just
Quality.
the
Either
quality
it's
is
just
it?
streaming quality
Yeah.
or audio, and she just said both.
Okay.
I said, is it pixelated? She said, I'll record some on my screen and send it to you. So,
Okay, so you know whether to move the camera forwards or just leave it as it is and just write an explanation saying we won't use this place, we'll use
Yeah, we can. We can figure all this. It's like you know when you like do a pilot study to test all of your
Yeah, yeah.
mechanics and everything.
Yeah.
This is what this is.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
The other day.
Oh,
nice.
A while before it's useful as a place.
So
oh,
it's
it's a
yours, it's
useful
yours more
host.
suitable.
You're saying you could host.
Okay, yeah, well, it's a total shit show at the moment. Once we've done a little bit, it's you may never you can be.
where is it?
Camel.
Right, cool.
Ah, 15 minutes.
So obviously I can come work with us or whatever. But yeah, just put that out there. But we could if you wanted to. If it's
Oh, I'm-
all the time, no.
That's cool.
I would be cool with anything. Whatever works.
Anyway,
So yeah, choices. Are you going to try and get a long rest? Are you going to look to see if there's any more bounders? Or are you going to change location and find something else to see?
I mean,
Yeah.
But,
Watching.
rota. Yeah.
yeah.
We'll work it out.
Is it?
Set watch being always to get a long rest.
Okay.
Lily's my other half.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that
happy
kind
with
of-
that.
Alright, so what
I
order
do
do you
the
want to
initiative
take a
one.
watch in?
Scro is busy just examining the, what's it called?
More bounder.
Yeah, he's examining that.
Okay.
Do I know, I, you know, the thing is, I've seen these things before, so obviously been around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are they edible? Are the furs worth anything?
That's what they look like.
Okay, I'm skinning it. And taking the horns.
Very much worth it.
Scro kind of stops you and it's just like, give me
This is good food.
He's just, Scro's taking an interest.
Feel free. Look, it's good food.
What are you looking for? Oh, so are you touching it or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fully, like,
Touching me.
you know,
Alright,
moving,
so
passing
if
it
you're
around, lifting
looking,
limbs.
if there's something that you're looking for specifically, I'm going to need you to make a, I'm going to say survival roll. To see if you get what you want to get, what you're looking for.
Okay.
If you're successful.
15.
So whatever it is you're digging for, or
Okay.
whatever,
Alright.
yeah,
All
you,
good.
you get it.
Alright.
You guys don't necessarily know what it is he's looking for or what he gets.
I just, I know that the fur will keep me warm.
Yeah, you
or
can
somewhat
skin it
warm.
once he's done with it.
And
He's
there's,
gonna
and
take
there's
you
a
up
lot of
there.
meat there.
Scroll step back, but he stays and watches intently.
Alright. So you can maybe skin it while you're on watch or something.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Who
doing that,
else, yeah?
skinning it, going, I've done it all before, so it's like.
Alright. So usually what we'll do on any long rest when you've set up a watch, set up sentries, you do like 2 hours each or whatever, and I'll do like a perception roll on each one. and then depending on what you roll, would depend on if there's like any encounter or anything. Okay?
Yeah.
So we won't do that tonight. I'm just saying that's what we would usually do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay? Because I don't want to throw you in with two massive encounters on the same night. Okay, so you'll get a long rest.
Okay.
Pass it quite peacefully, and the sun rises the next day. You see it clearly over the mountains in the east, which will be behind you. But you see all of the light flood this beautiful valley in front of you. And then right at the end of that valley are these tall ivory watchtowers. And yeah, you're a day's walk from them. You don't have your exhaustion anymore because you've got a long rest. That's worked out.
Perfect.
How many hit points do you recover for that?
All of them. All your hit points are back. And your death saving throws, that's all reset as well. Yeah, all of that gets reset.
I like this. I might actually not bother with pencil and paper. Sorry, pencil and paper. You were my friend for years. But this is actually cool.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
Yeah, well, we'll print off back off for you guys as well.
I thought I was, but this is awesome.
I can make it.
Oh, apart from 30%.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, sorry. That one, because it's like 5 years old, it goes really quickly. But I think we're at 10 o'clock now, so it'll last for the rest of the session.
Okay, that's cool.
Should do.
Yeah, it was starting on 50 cents.
Okay, so, what are you guys doing in the morning?
I think I'll probably just go around with everyone. So, we didn't really have a chance to get into it last night, but I know you're heading towards Eastern.
Aye.
How about yourself? What brings you around here? Do you have a destination that you're heading towards?
See more of the world than I have.
I mean, they.
Well, I owe this man a debt of my life, so.
So I'll probably tag along.
Oh yeah. I
Heading
mean,
home, huh?
Yeah.
That's the way then.
perfect.
Hi. Hi, old man.
Well met.
Hi.
People that aren't goats.
Yeah. I see you've got. We'll get there.
This is my last.
The last go.
Mhm.
Is that what you can do?
Yeah.
Go home?
Yeah, I've led a very simple life, and now that life is finished.
It's an open door then.
It appears that way.
Well, you've got
Well, yeah. That's fine.
maybe if you had it all, we've got a tag along.
Yeah, door would have been handy. Okay, so I mean, I'm good to go. I'm good to head on.
I'm good to go.
Scrow will obviously recover his ball.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And he puts that away and somehow manages to get in his backpack, even though it looks like it probably shouldn't.
On the way out, Scrow is going to just take a surreptitiously, not like obviously,
Mhm.
he's just going to take a small piece of meat from the
I'm
corpse.
already on that. So I will evenly distribute the meat to everyone who wants it.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check on the dwarves just to see if there's any particular reason they're so fascinated by the meat?
Both of them.
Both of them,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. One for each of
I
them.
want the horns. So
Oh, fair player versus player. Roll. So you guys can roll either deception or what is it? Deception or persuasion, depending on.
So what's that for? So just yours
Yeah.
and now we.
Makes no bloody
17.
Yeah.
So either you can, yeah, just roll. Tell me that.
4. Well, 5.
So if there's anything about the meat that you're finding particularly fascinating, what is it that our halfling friends might see? Something you're trying to hide that he manages to catch.
it's not like Grizz. It seems quite obviously he's just like food reserves. But with Scrow, it's more a fascination and assessment of the creature.
Okay. So it's like an anatomical kind of like looking into its bits and pieces.
That might well be what he does.
Okay. Alright, do you want to roll for Grizz?
7.
7. Do you want to roll deception or persuasion, depending on
Me.
if there's anything about your fascination with the meat or obsession with it? Or you
I'm
can
not,
just
I'm
tell
not
it.
fascinated. This is day by day.
Yeah?
So I'm literally
You're just hunting.
There's meat there. like I know that I can sell. Oops, I can sell the
The pelt.
the pelt, and I actually happen to like the horns.
So it's like a hunter sort of.
It's just it's instinctual for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like he's stealing anything.
yeah.
He's
So
just
was
going.
he like being like-
There's the meat.
So quite
Fur's
expertly.
mine.
Yeah.
Horns I like,
Got ya. Sweet.
and that's it. But if anyone shows an interest in them, he'd be open. But at the moment, he's just doing his thing. He's used to being on his own.
Right.
He's not used to having people, so he's literally just working.
Scro's the same. Like Scro's welcomes the company, but he's not been with company much.
Well, I'm exactly the same, but I'm also very logical. So it's like meat.
Scro welcomes some of the meat, but doesn't take like an even share of it.
And the horns aren't taken. I cut them off as a trophy because I like them. They're not. It's not a possessive thing. You don't sense any. I think you don't sense any like.
I think fine.
He doesn't feel that he's stealing. It's just the way he is.
Just a practical.
Yeah. So you see him. You see him doing that.
Alright, so do we have a march in order?
Sorry, I don't know.
As you leave?
Well, I'm going to lead the way. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you're going to track ahead? Yeah?
I'll probably follow behind you or sort of with you.
Okay.
Scro would not really show any recognition of the need for a marching order. He'd walk in the same direction as everybody else
Awesome.
I'd be
at his own pace,
Yeah, so
but
just
not sort of going that's my
plodding
pace.
along behind.
Yeah,
Cool.
just moving with the group,
Alright, cool.
but kind of independently.
Alright, so I'm going to ask for a couple of d20 rolls here. See if we encounter anything. Do you want to go first, Gary? Roll for
14.
14.
What was that creature called?
Moorbounder.
Sorry. Okay, so can you roll a d6?
3.
3. So the weather takes a little bit of a turn, okay, and the sun just kind of disappears completely. You cannot see the landmark of Uthodurn ahead of you. Can you roll survival with advantage for me, please? Okay, 14, yeah, that's good enough. So you're still able, even with no landmarks, you're still able to get the group about halfway towards Uthodurn. So it's just gone midday and you guys have made it halfway. Okay, Alden, can you roll the d20 for me, please?
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, rest of the day, nothing happens. Yay! You don't really see anyone until you start to get to the kind of sharp incline towards these watchtowers. And there's this kind of like switchback path that goes up first. So you know that once you get to the watchtowers, there's going to be a massive dip to where those gigantic iron doors are. When you first come across, when you get to the top of the ridge, and you first see, or for the 100th time, depending on how many times you've been there, when you see the doors of Uthodurn, just give me a quick, insight into how you're feeling and how you feel about being here. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it neutral?
I think I'm gonna be feeling a weird mixture of like awe and excitement in seeing this and something so huge and amazing. Is it are they, I guess, quite imposing as well?
Yeah, if you think about another Lord of the Rings reference, like Morgawr in its heyday, and the huge doors right at the area, right on, and there is this really beautiful mixture of dwarven and elven architecture to this. And like you guys know, coming to Uthodurn, even you would have heard of Uthodurn, even up in the hills there. You know that this is a really old city that is built up on a foundation of partnership between the dwarves and the elves, and they have created like a haven, a safe place in the middle of this really difficult terrain, this really difficult part of Wildmount. And for you, there's a lot of information in this city. It's a massive library. There's what's akin to a university. There's lots of things to kind of find out here. For you, Grizz, you've never been around so many people.
I'm getting quite overwhelmed.
Yeah, so you're probably going to even seeing like the traffic sort of going down towards the gates and coming up again. That's going to be quite trepidatious for you. Scribe, what are you feeling? What are you thinking when you're coming to
Street vendor outside
Yeah, let's go past the donut vendor.
They're not vegan.
Oh, they're not vegan.
No.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
both, they aren't all vegan.
That's
That's a
So,
shame.
right at the end.
We'll make sure next time.
It's alright, I ended up taking away a whole pack last time.
That were not vegan.
No, that
Oh,
were
right.
vegan.
Oh, right,
I
yeah,
ate
yeah.
them, so I had
Oh,
plenty of
okay,
donuts
fair enough.
last
So
week.
you've had donuts for weeks.
I'm good. So, where is Morgawr in relation to Uthodurn?
Where is Morgawr? Yeah, it's fine. We've got to look on the map. We can take the map off. It's to the east. It's still a trek for you. It's been quite a journey to get from Morgawr. So yeah, east. You say east or west? Left or right?
It's north.
There you go.
Go straight up.
I love the way that Grizz is still dragging that thing along.
Oh, well, no, actually, so, Scroll was on a pilgrimage of sorts. He was intending to visit Cinderella's sanctum.
Which you would stop off at Uthodurn first.
So, Scroll's kind of like, nice to have your company, nice to have met you all. He's assuming that he'll rest in Uthodurn and then go on
Move
to
on.
Cinderella's sanctum.
Cool. So we're just looking forward to just maybe getting a bed somewhere.
Bro,
Yeah.
the city is strange to me. What are you doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here.
This is
Just need to find myself and uncommon.
I just got a very inappropriate message from my other half.
You've gone red.
Very inappropriate.
Was it me like
Share with the channel. Immortalise the moment.
Not
Testing
No,
the
it's- That was brilliant.
so
Perfect time.
I
I sent you just received a message of some kind.
Yeah, cool.
An inappropriate sending.
It's okay if you don't want to talk now, I understand.
I'm on a religious journey. I worship Melora, the Wild Mother, and she has a shrine in the Tundra Sanctum.
I've lived in the wild, I would like to see this room.
I've lived in the wild too, not by choice.
But I am not particularly religious.
Whereas you would have lived in the shadow of this mountain. You can see the glow
Yeah.
of this volcano just in the sort of near distance, and your goats would have basically grazed in the mountains that kind of belong partly to this mountain.
I'll go with you.
By all means, my friend.
Good. It is done.
Decided. How is it feeling for you coming home?
I'm excited to be home. Looking forward to seeing my mates. I'm a little bit apprehensive because something happened before I left the city.
So are you kind of walking in confidently, like you know this place, like hey dude, you know, so you're one of the glass blades are the kind of like the police officers of Uthadam, you know, but they're like guards and sentries, but they also like patrol the city and, you know, scout outside. Is there anything you see anyone you know, or are you kind of like, you know,
I'm walking quite
down?
confidently.
Right, so these guys know that you probably know this place.
Yeah, I'll be next to the class.
Cool.
Obviously got my eyes looking about as well.
Right.
I was going to say, probably during the walk throughout the day, I think Alden would probably have chatted to you, and as you said that you were from Uthadam, and you were just like asking what's, you know, what are you, like a hunter, are you a trader, like what brings you out of Uthadam? Do you make this trip up?
No, I was trained to be a chef.
Okay.
And part of my mum training was to across the Tundra. So you kind of met me on the way back.
Okay, amazing. Well, you've made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Congratulations. So is it like I know there's a library, like a university sort of.
Do you want to see a map?
How well do people who focus
I've got one in my hand.
Can you see it like the back of his hand?
Achievement or not?
I don't know.
You would think that.
But I would have liked.
You want to see it?
Oh,
Woo!
oh.
Oh, yeah.
Can we show that?
Oh, yeah. Up. Yeah.
Straight to the camera as well.
Some 15% now.
It's going up, it's
It
staying.
should stop.
So yeah, I think we'll kind of draw this to a bit of a close with you guys deciding like where you want to go, and if you're going to stick together, if you know what you're going to do.
I think.
Because even if you guys separate, I can give you a reason to come back together. It's fine. You don't have to, you know, you guys have decided you're going to travel together. You
I'm
have to
heading to the liberation desk.
Mhm.
Or the leader desk as we call it.
You can leave a dick.
Yeah, so I'll be around there if anybody needs help with finding anything in the city. Come and help.
I think I would probably ask you to direct me towards the library, the university and the library.
You know where it is, can you see it on
Oh yeah.
there? So it's on the deliberation. So
Yeah. So I'll probably head down with you if you're cool with that, and I'll just say, it's sort of, you know, where I want to visit first. So yeah, so that's probably where I'll
Put
put
next to
it.
the door.
Ideal.
Do-
Thank you.
Does Scro have any real knowledge of Ignorn like that?
Give me a history roll, please.
13.
13. What kind of knowledge would you think he would have?
Well, only that Grizz has sort of asked to team up with me and things
Alright.
he doesn't know this city.
Okay, so you know the basics. So you kind of know that what is on each disc.
Okay.
Like what kind of areas where you could probably get a good
Discs.
Yeah, discs. So it's like again, it's kind of like a switchback going down, but the whole kind of so it's subterranean, okay, and as you go down each level, it's just like a whole kind of
Oh, cool.
Like,
so
tunnel,
I'll be comfy because
It's almost like
Definitely.
it's like a Morgawr twisting into
There
the
you
ground.
go.
Well, I'm just
like a
basically
corkscrew.
walking next to him with my hand on my hammer, and just kind of like having a self-contained telepathic tourist like about me, but also being very wary of people. So I'm finding everything fascinating. I'm not very far from him because I'm worried about getting lost in the herd.
Oh yeah, there's definitely cattle. You'll find goats down
You'll
there.
notice some goats, and you'll notice they are beefy goats.
Yeah.
Unusually large.
Okay.
goats.
They're goats. Some of them are like bigger than humans and elves.
So like Mannix will be.
So the discs, just a question about it.
Yeah,
So is it like they're almost like huge like tunnels round? So if I was stood here,
Yeah.
would I be able to see down to the disc below, or would it be like that would be Earth, and then you've got to follow it round
So
to see the next bit?
yeah, you would
Got
have to. So you can't see all the way down. You couldn't see the grand disc from the position.
But could you stood, if I was stood like on the volition disc like here,
Yeah.
if that's the bird's eye view, could
Uh-huh.
is there like an edge that I could like
No.
look down, or
No.
is it's like
It's like it's so it's like it's hollowed out. It's a level that's hollowed out, and then there's a way down, and there's another level hollowed out. Then there's a way down, then there's another way hollowed out. There are probably like other ways down
Yeah.
from like going through, like directly through, but they're not like the official
right.
routes, you know, and like that wouldn't be approved, and you wouldn't really be allowed to use them.
So this archive,
Mhm.
that's a separate thing to.
It's not the cobalt song.
Okay.
It's not the cobalt song.
Perfect.
Oh, it's cobalt song. Which one are you talking about?
The steeple.
Yeah.
No, that is cobalt song.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I would head.
The cornerstone are there, but they're not in charge.
That's kind of what I meant. That's kind of what I
So
meant.
it's just
So
like
the
it's
right. So they've
Yeah.
got. They don't own the building, but they have a place in it.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of rent some of the building.
Right,
You know.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
working out with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
They've got
what-
like researchers posted there.
Okay, so I would head over that way.
Yeah, you would find other cobalt song members there for sure.
So Scro, sorry, I've just been
It's alright.
speed reading a little
It's alright. It's alright.
So Scro would probably explain to Grizz that Ether Dawn is dual governed,
Yeah.
elves and dwarves.
Yeah.
So we're at home here because we're dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me and go, "You're welcome to join me, my friend. Let's go get a drink."
That sounds like a good idea.
So we head down to the deliberation desk. That's where the pubs are.
Cool.
We can show you the way down.
Sure.
Ideal. Come drink with us.
Alright, so
I want to have a sweet word with one of my gang members on the way through. Just ask them to leave these guys alone for a bit.
when you
just
go
keep an eye on them.
discreet, are you sneaking away to do this, or what are you doing?
Just like a
Are you using
Kind
like
of a
thieves'
coded
cant or
message.
something? Yeah.
kind of, you not, because
Right.
I'm not signed it.
Right, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
got you.
That's
got
all
you,
it would
got you.
be, though, wouldn't it?
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
It wouldn't be a
nice,
word,
nice.
would it?
Yeah.
It'd just
It'd be like thieves' cant or something.
It would be like a symbol.
So would I was going to say, I don't know if you
Just,
can.
yeah.
So would I clock that? and recognise it for what it was.
Perception check.
I mean,
If you don't want her to see, or don't want Alden to see, do so.
I love the fact that my character wouldn't just notice anything like that. Just
Section.
He's got
It
insight
doesn't
skills.
really matter.
I don't know, but it's just funny. I've not played
13.
8.
So
someone complicated before.
you don't notice anything.
I feel like I'm eyes peeled looking.
Yeah, you're probably looking out for anything about Zell, to be fair.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for any hint
Of
of some person.
I have a good threat awareness, and that's my only skill set in this city. But it's my
Hey, he knows you might use it in the city.
my head is
The
like.
city's not perfect, you know.
But my head is just going mad, just looking at everyone and their intentions. So that's what I'm looking at, and then looking at buildings, but then mainly focusing on people.
So
Literally look like I shook my friend's hand.
as you guys kind of move through the streets of the blushing disc, and you kind of like getting like a vibe, vibe of the place. You see plenty of dwarves around, but you see plenty of other races as well. You're even seeing like bugbears and
Is there anything that really surprises me or threatens me? Or
probably seeing like goblinoids and orcs might be a bit surprising for you, because they would kind of be a bit of a natural enemy to you. But they're not setting off your threat meter.
I'm still
right
holding
now.
my hand right now.
Like you see one orc just coming out of like a building in like an apron, carrying bread and taking it to a stall where
Okay.
clearly their partner's selling bread as well. So you got like an orc pastry chef, with a pink apron on.
Okay, I'm just like the tourist,
Yeah. Okay.
but like trying to contain that, but obviously not
Cool.
doing a very good job. But still trying to retain my. This is fucking mind blowing, basically. I'm still trying to look like a dwarf, a mountain dwarf.
I think you should, in that way, feel at home.
Yeah, we're in the mountain.
Yeah.
I
You're
know,
in the mountain.
I know,
You're
but
in.
there's so many things that I haven't seen.
Indeed.
It's,
Sorry.
no,
I was
that's
just
it.
going to say, what sort of time did we walk the full way to get here?
So
it's
you got here probably mid-afternoon.
like, okay.
Yeah, because you made quite good time in the second half of
Yeah.
the journey. And it is kind of switching over from like the usual day vibe, so like the markets would be starting to pack up, but then other things are starting to open up. So it's a great time to look for somewhere to eat and drink.
You suggested ale or beer. I think I need it.
Let's have both.
I need somewhere quiet. This is more people than I've seen in
More
my
up
entire life.
the tumbling tankards.
Okay.
Okay, I don't care as long as there's less people and some weird things.
Like a smoky, dimly lit.
Can you get a room there?
People. I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we can.
So,
I don't
Well,
think
they're
there's
no
any money
way
I've
we
got.
could.
if it's coming towards like afternoon,
We've got about
evening
10
sort of time, I'd probably
Probably never needed to go anywhere.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm aware of the value of
Nice.
objects because of the
Yeah.
trading.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
the
I mean,
bar
and what
system
you've
is
got-
more
what-
I'm used to.
The pelts and everything you took would have got you bartering rights anyways.
Yeah, so
You
I
don't
had a
need
bit
to
of a
worry
cow on
about
my horns.
that. Okay, so to wrap up the session then,
We'll get pissed.
you'll get pissed. Or make constitutional saving throws. No, seriously though. Why can't I remember names? Gary's character is Zen. Zen is going to lead you down to the deliberation disc and to the
Tumbling tankard.
tumbling tankard. And the first round is going to be on Barkeep, 'cause he's in a good mood, and he sees, he's totally amused by Malik, by the way, sees him poking out of your hood or your backpack or whatever, and you get a free drink to start with, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
Awesome.
perfect.
Good shout. One level long enough.
No, actually, you can level up to level 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nearly
Because
dying.
I normally start my characters at level 3, so we can use
Okay, I
session
have
0.
lots to do then.
And that's fine. That's fine.
We're
That's
not.
fine. We can have a chat as well.
We can do stuff here and then we can do that kind of thing over
Exactly.
video calls.
Yeah. If you're free between now and next week, we can do a video call.
Yeah.
Yeah, no chance.
So for everyone that's watching, if you can actually understand us or see us or anything like that, we've all just leveled up to level 2, which is a good start. Apologies for the quality of the video. It will be fixed by next week. This was like kind of a beta test, whether we could do it in this space, and it's obvious we can't because we've received some inappropriate comments saying about the quality of.
You too, huh? I told her about that.
I can't read mine because they're on my phone, and which is actually like casting right now, so I'll have to read mine in a second. So, but they're probably from different people. So yeah, apologies for the quality. It will quadruple by next week, and so will the speed of the gaming, and we'll actually start on time because there's not going to be ladies dancing around to drums doing weird things that men aren't allowed to see, which is what we encountered when we walked into this room initially, which I found quite amusing. But hey ho, so thanks for watching, and this is the first of many, and they're just going to get better and better. So thanks very much. Bye everyone.
Right.
I don't know how to stop it even.
We were all fine until you did that.
Pin to live stream. Don't know how to do
People
it.
commenting.
I don't know.
There was two